Welcome back to Mahabharata, Echoes of Eternity. Today, we journey into the beginning of the Pandavas' exile, a period of hardship, resilience, and growth. This chapter of their story reflects the highs and lows of human endurance as the Pandavas embark on a 13-year journey away from the kingdom and all they once held dear. Exile, for the Pandavas, is not just a punishment but a test of their will, a challenge to their unity, and a time to reflect on their destiny. The court of Hastinapura is steeped in tension. After the infamous game of dice, in which Yudhishthira lost everything, including his kingdom, his wealth, his brothers, and even Draupadi, the Pandavas find themselves bound by a dark agreement. As decreed, they must leave Hastinapura for 13 years, with the final year to be spent in disguise. If they are discovered during this last year, the cycle of exile will begin again. This punishment, a consequence of the Kauravas' jealousy and the Pandavas' adherence to Dharma, weighs heavily on each of the brothers. They face not only the challenge of survival but the loss of their status, their royal comforts, and the protection of their allies. The citizens of Hastinapura watch with sorrow as the Pandavas depart. The sight of Draupadi, noble yet humiliated, walking alongside her husbands in exile, becomes etched into the minds of all who witness it. As they leave behind the grandeur of the palace, the Pandavas are thrust into the rugged landscape of the wilderness. Yudhishthira, their eldest and leader, bears the burden of guilt for the suffering that has befallen his family. His adherence to Dharma and his unyielding sense of responsibility drive him to accept this exile as a chance for penance, though it pains him to see his brothers and Draupadi endure such hardship. Each brother brings his unique strengths to the journey. Bhima, strong and fierce, stands ready to protect his family against any dangers. Arjuna, the skilled archer, provides food and security in the wild. Nakula and Sahadeva, ever loyal, find ways to lighten the load, supporting their elder brothers and Draupadi with care. But Draupadi's suffering is the greatest. She, who had been queen, is now stripped of her finery, walking barefoot through dense forests, enduring the trials of exile. Though her heart aches with anger and sorrow, she resolves to stand by her husbands, her spirit unbroken even in the face of adversity. During their years of exile, the Pandavas seek wisdom and guidance from the rishis, the sages who reside in the forests. These sages, in their simplicity and detachment from worldly life, offer the Pandavas solace and spiritual strength. They remind the brothers that exile is a part of their karmic journey, and that even this hardship has a purpose in the divine plan. Yudhishthira, especially, takes these words to heart. He learns from the rishis the importance of inner strength, humility, and acceptance. Each day, he meditates, reflecting on the choices he has made and preparing himself for the responsibilities that await him. The rishis' teachings help the Pandavas find peace amidst the challenges. They learn to live with the land, to find joy in simple moments, and to strengthen their bonds as a family. This period of exile becomes a time of self-discovery and growth, even as they face the relentless trials of life in the wilderness. Exile is not without its dangers. The Pandavas encounter numerous threats, from wild beasts to rival kings. Bhima, with his unmatched strength, becomes the family's protector, fending off dangers that lurk in the forests. Arjuna, too, hones his skills, preparing himself for the battles he knows will come when their exile ends. One of their most formidable encounters is with the Rakshasas, or demons, who dwell in the forests. In a legendary battle, Bhima faces the demon Hidimba and later meets his sister, Hidimbi. Through her, Bhima gains an ally and, eventually, a son, Ghatotkcha, who will play a vital role in the future. This time in exile, though fraught with hardship, prepares each of the Pandavas in unique ways. Their strength, courage, and resilience are tested, and they emerge more determined than ever to reclaim their rightful place. Throughout these eras, Draupadi endures immense hardship with grace and resilience. Her spirit remains unbroken, even as she faces the humiliation of exile. She often speaks to her husbands of the injustice they have suffered, reminding them of their duty to seek justice for the wrongs done to her and to themselves. In moments of despair, she challenges Yudhishthira, questioning why he accepted such a fate without protest. Her words are a reminder to the Pandavas that their duty is not only to accept their fate but to rise above it. Her strength becomes a source of inspiration, urging her husbands to look beyond their suffering and prepare for the day when they will reclaim their honor. As the years pass, the Pandavas grow stronger, both in spirit and in skill. Exile transforms them, stripping away the comforts of royalty and revealing the resilience within. Yudhishthira learns humility and patience, Bhima hones his strength and courage, Arjuna sharpens his focus and discipline, Nakula and Sahadeva deepen their loyalty and wisdom, and Draupadi's unyielding spirit becomes a beacon of hope and determination. As they approach the final year of their exile, they are no longer the same princes who left Hastinapura. Hardened by adversity and strengthened by their trials, they stand ready to return, not only as warriors but as rightful heirs determined to restore justice and reclaim their place. Their journey through exile is far from over, and greater challenges await them. But they now carry with them a resolve forged in the fires of hardship, a resolve that will guide them through the trials that lie ahead. Thank you for listening to Mahabharata, Echoes of Eternity. Join us next time, as we continue the story of the Pandavas and their journey back to justice and destiny.